Welcome back to the reality, guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian,
How you doing?
Brett.
Howdy, howdy.
We got the three farmers here, man. The three farmers here. Farmer Wants a Wife, season 1, episode 4. You can't have your cake and eat it too. I'd like to welcome myself to the farm coverage. I've been away ranching for the first 3 episodes. I'm back. Just to review, we got Landon, we got Alan, we got Hunter and Ryan. Yeah, so overall, I liked it, guys. Like, just for my quick off the top thoughts of the show, I do like it. It's very wholesome. Interesting to have four kind of protagonists, as you were. So it is interesting to see, and I can kind of see the pattern that they don't always eliminate somebody every week, and we kind of get to develop a relationship with the people, which I think is kind of interesting. I would
Mhm.
like that if it was kind of a crazier cadence too, but I do understand too with it being on Fox, it's got to be relatively like serialized, right? Overall, I don't have a crazy opinion on any four of them in a negative way. I think Ryan to me was the most reserved of the four from my vibes. One I think I've learned least about. I did like that he did like the horseback riding things like that, but I do still feel like I don't know a ton about him. Again, just from watching and catching up right now. What did you guys think of the episode overall? And then I'll hit a few of the highlights that I starred.
I liked it. I enjoy when they, like I've said with Brett in the past, when they put these people to work and they're doing like funny things like clipping balls of cows. But
Castration.
yeah, and like I really like they can eliminate if they want, and it's good to like they can eliminate people at their own pace. Like again, we don't know how many episodes it is, so that's my only fear is like, are we gonna get to the end? There's like 4 people left at a farm. Like we just don't know.
Yeah,
But
you're right.
it's just good because then they can actually click with people that are the girls that are actually doing well. And then like the one who somebody left today and they're just like, I'm not feeling it, and they just go. And that's fine.
Yeah, I like that the structure's a little looser, I guess, in that regard. Like they just
Yeah.
if they don't feel it with a girl, they cut her, and if they don't want to cut any girls, they keep them. And yeah, I'm actually surprised how many of them were gung ho to neuter those bulls and then therefore eat that. That grossed me out.
Yeah, we're talking about Hunter's group date in Georgia. It was tagging and castrating the calves. Literally, dude, this dude just goes in there with his bare hands and hands them over. And as soon as you saw that they were putting them in the bucket, I'm like, they're gonna eat those balls.
Well, they ate
They
them in the
deep fry them?
so I knew it was coming.
They deep fry them?
No, they
I
pan
think
fry. No,
he
they
called them
definitely
French
like pan
fries.
fry those things.
He called them fries, so he like put them into strips and fried them in a pan.
Would you eat that?
Yeah,
No, no,
I think I would.
no, I would eat it. I don't give a shit.
not
Listen, they
unless I'm on
chopped
a
it up.
game
Looks like
show.
they diced it up and they had it in like kind of like a ceviche. It looked like it was like it looked like there was onions chopped up. It was probably like beans. Like it was, like Tex-Mex kind of stuff. It was
Right,
all
and if
mixed.
you got that and nobody told you what that was, and then you ate it, and like I think they wouldn't have lied that it didn't taste good. Like
You
I
know
don't
why
think
they
you could
eat it?
lie.
You know why they're gonna eat it? Because they're doing it like a farm. Like there's
Yeah,
that's the only food that's there. They work for 15 hours and they're hungry. They're gonna eat it. That's like again, that's a part of this. This is a reality TV show. Like this is not like what is like a challenge for now. And then when this is over, they go to a different life. Like if they want to actually marry these dudes, this is literally where
yeah,
you're going to live, which is a
Right.
cool aspect of it as well. So it's I don't think that any of these men are gonna let them be housewives like per se.
definitely not.
Maybe they could have a cool TikTok account though. I'm sure they could have a dope TikTok
I
account.
bet you they don't get service out there. Think he has Wi-Fi? Doubt it.
This is my nightmare.
Probably does, but if this was Farm Girl wants a husband, I would not go on the show because I'm not down with that lifestyle. It's not for me.
Oh no, I definitely would not go in the show.
No.
Mm-mm. We had 2 eliminations this week. One self-elimination and one actual elimination. Let's go with the self-elimination first. We've kind of talked about it a little bit from Ryan's camp in North Carolina. Portia Portia kind of cuts him off mid conversation with the group, says, "You haven't really pursued me, just haven't felt the vibe." And she's like, "I'm going to leave." Dips. Reaction, surprise. Like, how do you guys feel about Portia leaving?
Who was she?
Yeah, we didn't really know much about her. I mean, she's one of the few people that didn't kiss Ryan, so maybe that was probably weighing on her.
She didn't even
But
have
Two out
confessions.
of the five who hadn't.
yeah,
I love how they
I
get
think
it
her and the
sad.
other one get like zero content at all. Like they don't even have confessionals or anything until this episode. She had some.
Right. That's usually a sign.
And she kind of has a little bit of a fiery personality on her, which I did not
I liked
expect.
her.
Yeah.
From this episode, it's all I really knew of her. I liked her. Like
Yeah, I
this all
mean, she's telling it
Portia, if
how
you're
it is.
watching, shout out. I think you handled yourself well. Like, why stick around and do a bunch of chores for another 3 weeks if you're not really even into the guy? It's not like
Right.
they're like Bachelor in Paradise where they're chilling on a beach.
Yeah.
Like literally, what are they gonna do the next day? They're probably gonna go like on a cattle drive for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, her job was at risk or whatever she said, so she definitely made the right move by picking up the bad vibes and leaving.
Farmer wants a vacation.
Yeah, not on this show. Um, the other elimination happened over in Stillwater, Oklahoma, on Landon's farm. Landon had some interesting stuff. The first rain in 70 days, I thought, was an interesting factoid there. What was not an interesting factoid for Nicole was that he actually thought she was his number one when she got there, but now she's out. So a heavy hitter in his mind is gone. How do you feel about Nicole? We definitely did get some time with Nicole. She had complained about wanting time earlier in the episode. Shout out to The Bachelor.
I had no clue that she was a front runner for him. It didn't seem like that at all. It seemed like Kylie was a front runner for him.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
it made blue haired girl too. So I didn't see
Yeah.
any.
I think the chick's name's Ashley. Yeah, like so she, I mean, in his mind, but we didn't see her once she went out to the farm, and then she just kind of secluded herself off. So I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't
Okay.
see anything from her. So like, I can get where he's coming from. He's like, I was excited to talk to you, but then again, like, is he got called out last week for not talking to girls? So
Okay.
kind of partially his fault too. I'm not gonna throw it all on her that she was closed off. He was also not doing what he should have done.
Was she the one from like 2 or 3 episodes ago that wanted to leave because she didn't like cameras, or is that a different girl?
I don't have my old notes in front of me, but maybe.
Alan and Hunter chose to not eliminate any of their women, so they are both kind of everything's moving on until next week. Overall, I thought the one-on-one dates were good. You know, like I said, we had a combination of good farming things like horseback riding, fishing. Yeah, I mean, overall, again, guys, for this episode, final thoughts. What are you thinking forward to in the coming weeks?
I thought the preview for the upcoming episodes looked kind of good. I'm interested to see like it again. I don't know how long it is. Like if they just can just go on forever.
Probably, I'd say 8 to 10, right? Probably
Yeah,
safe.
probably that.
That one girl, Lily, I'm curious to see. It looks like she blows up a little bit. She seems a little too fiery. Like, she said something about her parents not being in her life too. She seems kind of hard to maybe get along with. And I was surprised Alan actually got a kiss off to Cassidy Joe, if you want to call that a kiss.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
like a peck.
And he completely messed it up, not kissing Kelsey too.
Oh, you mean
Yeah.
AKA Khaleesi, how she spells her name. I was like, how she spelled? This is literally my thought process. They said Kelsey. I'm like, okay, I need the name to pop up. So I'm like, oh no, I'm gonna write it like one of the safe ways. No, Khelsi. So from now on, Kelsey, aka Khaleesi. Yeah, she deserved the kiss.
Yeah, he said he's like super reserved. I mean, he was also married before, I guess, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about my Allen vibes right now. I like Landon. On Allen. I like Hunter. Hunter's fine. He's cool. Ryan, I think I like him. I just don't feel like I know a lot about him yet. That's all. So
he's always kissing.
which I like. You know what?
Yeah.
I can't hate on that though. He's like a
I
bachelor.
don't hate on it.
No, you know
I don't
what?
hate on it at all.
One thing we learned about him, we learned a pretty big detail is he lost his brother when they were kids. So
Oh yeah.
something
His
we learned
friends
about him.
seem cool too. You know what? Maybe I was a little bit I just felt like I just wanted him to be a little bit more like vocalized more, I think. That's all. You know what I mean?
There's just a lot of stuff going on. The thing about the show is that it's almost, we complain about Survivor being 3 tribes. This is 4 tribes. There's a lot of like a lot of stuff going on where they're bouncing back and forth. So like you don't get a ton of time with people.
Yeah, I mean that was his reply to Portia. Basically, he's like, I'm tried. Sorry, whatever. Like, there's only so much time we have, and we didn't connect. Tough.
Yep.
So, I thought a great week for Farmer Wants a Wife. We'll continue to cover it. I should be here every week with Brian and Brett. Thank you to guys to holding it down so far the first 3 weeks. Check out everything else that we have going on. Love is Blind season 4. We have the second set of episodes dropping here on Friday. We also covered things like Jersey Shore, Married at First Sight, Married a 90-Day Fiance, The Challenge, Survivor 44, and I think that's it, right?
Yeah, we're in a lull right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in a lull. Subscribe to TikTok for all other funny clips, reviews, reality TV news, and check out our reality TV tournament on our social media this weekend during the Final Four weekend. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube community section, and Twitter. For myself and Brian and Brett, thank you. Peace.
Comment below if you need a bull testicle.